Democracy, 98.1 FM as we get from that report today. SLFA for gets them extraordinary Congress. This Saturday, for the Congress of the whole and report don't state
in case you don't know.
Neither Congress nor
with love and loyalty to be sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Baby, now where you day? Baby, now where you go? Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah. Now we putting up Tanga one in Sesay alone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Say the SLFA secretariat and authority them na the FA for putting them together elective Congress for go pick body where they lead the FA by June 5 this year for Radio Democracy. Musa Kamara, the reports.
The program now, good morning, salute the country from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. As you get from that report today, the SLFA for gets then extraordinary Congress this Saturday, but the Congress not be all, and that report don't state the reasons them where the Congress not all. What's not the way forward for Seka this Congress? I get two gentlemen them the studio with me. We go help we discuss that's now the program, and I want for welcome now the program Benjamin Godin and the CEO Fritoni and Slfa. Good morning, Benjamin, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning, guys.
And also get Mohamed Sesay, Secretary General Luawa FC. Good morning and welcome to the program, Sesay.
Good morning, Chief Musa, and good morning, every listeners.
Okay. I'll start with you, Benjamin Godin. We just get a report for Seka Congress. We not own as a member of the FA and team owner. We been there now the red symbol. I can describe the process of the Congress we aborted.
To start with, I believe say we all get conscience. We been there. Now Radisson Blue know exactly what's happened. And the day before the Congress, we all know say the president, the secretary, and the financial manager na SLFA be there in detention. Then detained on allegation of ACC. I don't even know the charges. Misappropriation of funds, don't know of whatever charges, but I did not see the charges. And we've tried to fight we own way, and possibly then give them bail. After that day, they return back. They sleep one night, of course. The next day they return for continue the process of Congress. We all know say so many things the day before Congress, many things to happen. Now, Congress on Saturday, we go Nagadison Blue. When we go Nagadison Blue, delegates, then they check in from Thomas Daddy Boy Mine Camp. And then this guy from Kenema, what they call Skilo Jabi, if that's his right name, but that's the name I know him for, Skilo Jabi. argument, conversation between him and the vice chairman. All we could see is Kilo Jabi use a sharp object and stab the vice chairman. And then we all attention was like to that guy. And the police were there. We tried to rescue the situation because more men were coming at the guy. And then even we will go for protect the guy, even though the guy was bleeding, the vice chairman was bleeding. Some of the guys from BBD in camp, they were attacking us. The videos are there. A full video of 3 minutes something seconds are there. I have them. So we tried, and police were there as well. We get police them in there at the presence. CCTV there also la this in blue. So we try for talk to the police and say, this guy don't stab in company. He don't stab in vice chairman. What can you do? Look at him. They act like say, the police act like say they don't know it's in the gun. And then we say, okay, we can identify this individual. For me, I go identify Skilo. Other members them identify the Skilo. The police did nothing. Nothing, absolutely. So Thomas Daddy Bremer, the president, the informer say they don't stab somebody. It come up. He said, okay, guys, for make we get peace, let this Congress go on smoothly. He said, all the people them. He said, now come go down at the end of Radisson Blue. Now sit down there and they call me brother. Now so like brother. He say they call the AIG Sylvester Koma or something. I said, okay, fine. If he's your brother and he's the AIG attached to this program, you can call him. And then he call him, waited. Why should they wait? An attack from BBD in camp. Imagine we don't go all the way down like the other side, outside by the pool or on the right-hand side. An attack, they were saying all sorts of words. Now, government this, we'll do whatever we feel like doing. We'll kill person here. Anybody will feel say it can do anything, now lie. Started doing all kind of stuff. They started spraying pepper spray, and the police were there. In fact, there were few good police. Yes, and there were a few bad police as well. What happened? Some of these police, they were there. Hold on,
na Creole program.
Oh, okay,
yes.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Then we get some police that we good. We see the actual thing try to stop. In fact, Babadi and boys them jumped on those police. The facts, I had the videos are there as well. I have videos. Okay? Then they fetch the police them. So we still maintain we have some guys that we go down by the long tennis area, presidents and every other person in the day. Umar Fofana go meet today. We explain to him. We tell her what's in the gun because you know we show him videos. Me personally show him videos. Once we explain to Umar Fofana the situation, AIG come. When AIG come, he say, everybody go outside. He said, no. You know, say let everybody just come. You know, say let everybody go outside. As AIG, if we're able to talk to we, let us talk. In fact, now me into one-to-one meeting get conversation. I said, no. I said, we have to talk first. Not the situation. Even if they don't tell you something out there, try to get we own side. Try for your from we own part. So you would not say you yourself. You don't on your one side. You don't on the other side. You make a clear judgment. Okay. And it's so for go outside, and they'll say no. AIG. This is the president. The president is here, and then you're asking the president for let the president go. What I do? We say no. So we want to let you listen, we side. So later on, he agrees, okay, explain. And then we explain every detail with videos as well. And then he still insisted, oh, we're not still gonna do. We say, no, okay, but let us identify the person you are saying, we they tell you now, say, don't stab somebody, when it all, when it all rush with the hospital, inside this building, not inside the building, but it don't go inside the hall. So we can identify. And then it gives you some men that say, go and identify. We identify the man. No arrest was done. And we'll come back, we'll come in and say, we don't identify the man. But why they not arrest her? I say, well, they can arrest the next week, 2 weeks' time, 1 month's time. I say, no. I say, but the man is here. You don't assault somebody, you don't stab somebody, somebody's bleeding. They don't take him to the hospital. You say you can when I go investigate when the man is here and we have identified the person. And it try for us to say it must say it makes stiff resistance that no, we're insisting that this person for go outside, then for arrest them. We say, okay, let us go to the hall for go see for will conduct business as usual. On the way going, we were attacked again by Babadi in Mendem. We reclaimed the step from the pool side to the bar and up the stairs for come up. We were attacked. We never for go inside the hall. They try, even the police. Well, that is where, in fact, there is a video as well, when we try for go and the feds, when the police try to protect you now at that time, follow up, they fight the police and better one. Spray all kind of pepper spray. And we all get for retreat back. We go down to the pool again, by the pool side, and then we team up. Later we'll get a message that David Toller, where they arrange Congress business at the all. Babadi, a driver, and one other guy called Ahmed, they don't manhandle them. The videos, the pictures are there as well. So this night happened. We make Congress abort.
Okay, Benjamin, that's your explanation of what you make up of the aborted Congress. I come to you, Ibrahim Sesay from Luawa, Mohammed Sesay from Luawa FC. Sorry about that. Okay. How you can describe the aborted Congress and the bill up so far?
Musa, in the first place, I sincerely think this conversation should be about sincerity. I think this conversation for be about us respecting Sierra Leoneans. This football also, where 57 of we are the members of SLFA, they make decision on, not so for 57 of Sierra Leoneans them. Now for over the 7 million population of Sierra Leoneans them. Now for the people where football they play every weekend, where they get that joy, that love, they are the people we are representing. So if we are here discussing why a certain circumstances make Congress not right, I think the first thing we'll forget now we had as Sierra Leoneans, sincerity. I'm not going to tell my colleague seated there, say he's lying, I will not. But I will tell him, say, most of what he say are not true. Now, instead of you making a report, like say it is a confirm something, now facts you state as it happened, everything you said should be on as alleged. As alleged. Let us be guided. Now,
as alleged,
Musa,
as alleged how?
Well, everything we talk, not
Benjamin,
to anything. I'm not talking with the
No, please.
Kindly interject into me.
Allow Sesay for getting your bite.
Thank you.
I don't understand what you mean by as alleged.
Musa,
please, Benjamin, let Sesay get in bite.
You ask a clear question.
You say
now we dey moderate the program. We will ask a question, please. Yes.
No, what you ask me, say. What you make?
Yes. So
yes.
Now,
how can I say as alleged?
No, Benjamin, please.
Relax.
Go ahead. Now when you say as alleged, I don't know why they come up from.
You make plenty allegations.
How can they be allegations?
Please, I did not interject in your time.
Go ahead. Continue, pa.
You make a lot of allegations.
Go ahead.
Where I tell you say enough for Biso. Now we speak with free mind and with honesty, coupled with sincerity. We are talking for the 7 million population of Sierra Leoneans.
And I used this, yeah.
Now, very sincere, which is what we are coming to do here. Musa, the SLFA, not to any kind body, we just do no more for do what they do. It gets waiting the governor when at the SLFA constitution. If you decide security reason forbid the reason why make Congress no hold, then it's a shame on SLFA. Musa, I refer you to Article 34B. It's very clear on this. Yeah? Article 34 generally they talk on the powers of the executive committee. Specifically, Article 34B, they tell you say the executive committee shall prepare and convene the ordinary and extraordinary Congress of Slfa. They don't give outrightly the responsibility. You, the executive committee, where they for implement things of the federation. They say now you the convene ordinary Congress and extraordinary Congress. So what comes to your mind in the first place? Who prepares? Who communicates? Who tell you that this is the venue where Congress they happen? Who is in charge of security? Not so would that way make you program, not so you're in charge of security. Thankfully, my brother Yasi, the sitting president of Mazdad Ibrahima, told them to calm down as he will reach out to his brother, the AIG, Quorum, which intercepts say, "My brother." Yeah. So the security people who are there, they were on the invitation of SLFA and SLFA organized Congress, not to any individual, extra individual organized Congress. So if at all you decide security breach, forbid the reason why make Congress not hold, I think. I
not side security.
Benjamin, please.
Go ahead.
I think that the widest of insincerity to anybody they say. Now, Musa, I tell you why make Congress no hold. And the reasons are so simple. Yeah? Congress no hold. Congress aborted because people like Benjamin Wesidoyaso tell the president say he should not attend the Congress. Now,
see that
now, Musa,
Benjamin, the guy you invite. Please,
all right, you don't answer this question. Don't answer the question.
Louis, make the program orderly, please. Yes.
According to the notices them where they sent from to we as members from SLFA, from the General Secretary, then tell we say arrival now the 4th of April. Inside that same notice day, they tell we say the venue for the Congress now ready in blue. Inside that same notice day, everybody wait for dinner that Congress day. We don't submit a list to the SLFA for say this was here now in the go be me delegate on this Congress. Now, waiting basically now this Congress here, Musa, they refer now again to Article 21, Article 20 sub 1. Then after that, I refer now again to Article 19.1. The president abscond about Congress basically because this Article 21, for example, Musa, where they tell you what's in the definition and composition of Congress. Article 20, sub 1, it tells you the Congress is the meeting at which all of the members of SLFA regularly convene. It represents the supreme and legislative authority of SLFA. Only a Congress that is regularly convened with the standing orders of the Congress has the authority to make decisions. Now, Musa, everybody knows the most powerful body now this football also now the Congress. The Congress they now in the admit member, the Congress now in the expel, the Congress now in the suspend. It gets a lot of powers when not only thing they do. And that Congress day, in simple quorum, where Article 23.1, they tell you now 50 plus majority. You understand? The members them of SLFA clear now 57. Musa, I tell you say, we are seated in that hall, a number of over 35 of delegates them, where they come inside the hall and invite you say, Lord, go do registration. Because part of the item na the agenda na the SLFA under the Congress agenda, now that you forget registration, of which they do forget your roll call. On the process of this registration, Musa, this now testament for let you know say registration began. This is my tag as delegate.
Okay.
This is it. Let the public see. I registered the SLFA Secretariat, they will be there in charge of Dande Marian, Mohamed Nabil, and some few others. They started the registration, we forgive Congress authority for go ahead. After, where they don't give 21 members, 21 delegates.
Okay.
9, Marian stop for continue with the registration. Well, we wait him up the way ask Marian, why you the stop for continue registration, where they lead to us having the roll call and begin the Congress. Now the General Secretary make announcement at the hall, it's a law of Canada and can do registration.
Okay, Mohamed, continue for the which we know the program will come back to you shortly.
No, sir.
We go come back to you shortly, please. We go come back to you shortly, please, Mohamed. Now we will come back to you. The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. In name now Mohamed Sesay and now the Secretary General for Loa FC. Be they making point with regard the Congress we then postpone over this weekend. Continue for the which we know the program as we go for this break.
The kids are running wild again. Your boss is on your back. You're exhausted and run down, and every man you know is complaining about how tired they are. Why not re-energize with M-Vite Super? M-Vite Super Soft Gel capsules are packed full of ginseng, vitamins and minerals, enough to reduce stress and boost energy, especially during convalescence. And they're available at Emzor pharmacies and other pharmacies nationwide. Experience unlimited wellness with M-Vite Super, only from Emzor.
Lokma is a fast-acting, effective and safe anti-malaria drug that contains artemether and lumenfantrine. Lokma is a first-line agent in the treatment of all forms of malaria, including multi-drug resistant strains of malaria parasite. Lokma, another quality product from Emzor Pharmaceuticals. Emzor, experience unlimited wellness. Consult a doctor if symptoms persist.
Bet to Max. Bet to win weekly sports bet promo. Bet a minimum of 10 leons with Betomax online at betomax.sl and stand the chance to win up to 25,000 leons every week. Yes, 25,000 leons every Monday. Don't miss out on free money. Place your bet now and get in on the action. The more you bet, the better your chances of winning big. Bet to Max. Bet to win. Bet smart. Win big. Win big. Win big. But remember, only 18 years plus and terms and conditions apply. Always bet responsibly.
Education is a must.
Sorry, you hear about the new thing already inside the MBSS learning passport?
Well, I can use that for study, but tell me more.
Then don't add Boku past exam question them from 2010 so till 2024. We mean say we go able get past exam questions then for free.
This na big benefit. So I no need for bypass question and answer papers again, eh?
No need at all. All you need na phone or computer so that you go able get the past question and answers them. One big benefit again is that you can download the material them and study them offline. Alex F network noddy.
Imagine school picking them all about the country. We will able to get past exam question then anytime, any side, who side and lead. This can help Kumbral enough for time for study material then.
And teachers self go able to get school material then for teach better one.
I go tell all my party then. No school picking for left behind. The MBSS learning passports don't come for pull papers and help papers with exams.
Mama and Papa then for help we get the MBSS learning passport. And this will help we do well in school. Now let's be alone. Go now to Google Play Store, download the MBSS learning passport, and get Boku school material there for free and pass the exams. The learning passport now the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education come with them, with support from UNICEF. If you want to know more, call 076 912 890.
The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, where they come over back to Mohamed Sesay, when the Secretary General for Loa FC. Before we go for that break, you will try for make a point.
Yes, sir. I just will give justification on what my brother they say about why the Congress not continue. Now, Bossman and Musa, this now the tag where they show say registration of delegates begin. This now the book where they give everybody who say you go and write something, this and that, blah blah blah. This now the pencil where they provide for everybody. This now the agenda where they provide for the Congress, which is to justify to now say registration began, and at the middle of registration, after we 21 people don't clearly register, they know say if you don't register 29 people, you don't form quorum. And we quorum, Article 23(1), very instructive on that day. Say if you get 50 plus, you understand, that is a quorum. So they were so technical, them call Marian. Her words are very clear. Everybody be there. They say, it gets waiting, order from above for stop the registration process. After where the General Secretary don't tell we for can't do registration.
Who then are this Marian?
Marian and staff na the SLFA. And so we were left dumbfounded. After that process is stopped, we there under until 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 them call we for cancel. We say the president, the Congress not able to continue because the president is unavailable. Because the president is unavailable, therefore the executive committee members that will be there, they announce say the Congress not go ahead. Now, how the Congress not go ahead? When I don't call we say arrival on the 4th. We don't come arrival on the 4th. We don't check in everything so far. The issues will be there. The security can come, they solve them. In fact, anywhere they talk say, they'll come, they try for checking, ask them when in, as they say, then team, as input and then team, when they come now this thing for checking, when I be the arrival. So all of those are just issues where them go cause the chaos for let the Congress not go ahead because they don't have the number.
Mohamed, let me look at this issue. Who don't get the right to call Congress?
I don't explain to you, sir. And I don't give you the section. We're very clear on that day. The Congress, now the SLFA, they convene Congress and communicate to the various members. Now they agree on the time. Now they agree.
Benjamin, you could get time for response.
All the concerns them. Will they come back to you? Since a draft for roundup as
that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Now the duty of the SLFA for convene the Congress. You understand? Me where they convene Congress. Now my duty for provide security. Now my duty for provide lodging. Now my duty for fixed time. And they who side the Congress the whole, which they did, all of those. Okay. Then on the day of the Congress, for let you can attend Congress, you know go inside, you go inside the hall. Thomas Daddy Brandman together with this man, not to then say he was on camera, AYB was there covering it. They went into the hall, a peaceful hall. In Thomas Daddy Brandman and others, they say they go make an arrest on Skilo. How can you go and make an arrest on somebody when no police authority know this and that, blah, blah, blah. After a few minutes, when they scanned the hall, with the instruction of, I don't know, whosoever gave instruction, they left the hall, and that was how the president.
But according to report, the yes, president not be there around, and the law say the president that ain't get the authority for convene Congress.
Yes, Article 37(3).
So if the president not there,
the president not left and not go because the Congress not right. The president go because they no one let the Congress right because it rely on Article 37 sub 3. We're saying in the preside over Congress.
We can look at that. Sesay, will go for look at more issues. Continue for stay with me inside the program. Good morning, Salon. We'll come back. We'll engage with studio guests them inside the program. Good morning, Salon. Are they hear me?
The program now, Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM, where they continue for look at more issues inside the program, and this time they go to NCRA. The Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Massakoy, say the new strategic plan way that they develop now go get recommendation them from the tripartite report we get what do with NCRA then work. It's all this is one interview with the democracy for sake the NCRA way that they review the strategic plan for 2025 to 2030. Mohamed Massakoy talk more to me inside this interview about the review process.
Basically, what we do now, now for do an internal assessment or the self-assess yourself as an institution. What we don't do for the last 5 years in the strategic plan we developed, 2019 to 2024. We don't end last year, August 2024. And then we look at what we were able to do, what we put inside the strategic plan, what we were able to achieve, what we not achieve, what we not achieve, and then what are the gaps away there, or the challenges, And thereafter, they will now also discuss this to inform the things that we want for do, the activities that we want for undertake in the next 5 years between now 2025 and 2030. We call them Vision 2030 in the area of civil registration, vital statistics, and identity management in Sierra Leone.
What have been some of the things that we decided previous plan and which one I prefer achieve?
We can get a couple of 5 thematic areas, including human resource development and strengthening, ICT infrastructure development, for modernized ICT infrastructure, identity management system, infrastructure, although legal reforms will be used to address the challenges, the gaps, and the conflicts of the legislations where the war were related to the civil registration. We will also get issues around and capacity building issues on the awareness raising public education so that people are aware of the services we provide as an institution and as a government for our people in this country. So we have said to ourselves, we have been able to do a lot of those ones in the last 5 years, but we have not achieved 100%. And so as a country and as a government, we feel for people then, we have a responsibility to make sure that we account for our people comprehensively and no one is left behind. That is why we say, let us evaluate what we have been able to do in the last 5 years, what we are not able to do, then we will plan now systematically how we go about for them.
So what's an example now for inside the new strategy?
In this action now, what we do, we review the last plan and develop a new one. We have had consultants with the World Bank and the UNFPA don't bring in country. Then the support is supposed to give technical guidance to review the past and develop a new one. In addition to the new one we develop now, we realized in the last 1-2 years since the conduct of the 2023 elections, you will recall that after the 2023 elections, we had the tripartite committee, and that committee engaged with our partners involved in the process, and a number of recommendations made out. A couple of those recommendations get bearing on the work of NCI. For instance, they recommend, say, government for subsidized ID cards, the cost of ID cards for the people because they want the ID cards, national ID cards, be the basis, not used as voter ID cards, like in some other countries. They also recommend, say, government for open more centers for be able to register people. Then since the voter register now will be taken by law from the civil register. And they also recommend, say, the NIN must be a must for every voter in this country. Those ones are new ideas we don't come on board. So we have spoken to them that we have to make provision for it in the strategic plan that will be costed so that people are aware of it, because the tripartite committee with the partners, the UN part of it, all of the partners, they presented to the government, and graciously His Excellency President Julius Maada will accept on behalf of government and the people of Sierra Leone. So those plans have to be implemented, those recommendations have to be implemented. Is the development of an M&E framework, monitoring and evaluation framework, so that systematically we are able to take stock of what we are doing in the next 5 years, which was a little lacking in the last 5 years. By the time we get to the 5 years in 2030, we'll have been able to precisely measure our achievements, our gains, and the challenges we may have had in the course of implementing the plan.
So, which stage now will this review process be now?
Oh, you know, what we do in civil registration, because we are a responsible government, we are very much consultative. We will not go do things just to on a corner. What we do is we make it largely participatory, involving all stakeholders that are duty bearers in civil registration of vital statistics and identity management. So after these 2 days internal assessment of ourselves, next week we're going to have a 3 days national stakeholders workshop, bringing together all of those stakeholders from those small MDAs and other and the private sector. We'll present to them our report, what we have done in the last 5 years, what we are not able to do in the last 5 years, and what we want to do in the coming 5 years, call it Vision 2030. How do we want to measure progress over what they go where for the week in a systematic manner, consistent with our laws and the UN guidelines? That is why we're here. After that, we will now go to the regional consultations. Once that is all done, the consultants are also put the reports together. We present it in a very big forum where everybody will have access to it. We'll present it to them, the draft, we validate that. That is what we will print as our strategic plan for the next 5 years.
With all the activities you also with outline for SECA, the review process of a strategic plan, when the new plan will start to work?
We don't have time to waste at NCI. We are on the move. This plan should be done, printed, and ready for dissemination by 30th of June this year. So in the next 2 months, we should be done with this. The government is driving this process.
That not the Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Masako, they talked to me inside the interview. They also say the new strategic plan way that they develop now go get recommendation there from the tripartite report we get for do with NCR the work. The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll go for this break.
Yes, darling.
You say you no get money this evening, but I take notice say you come with boku provision them. Make it no be say na trust you don't go towards them provision yao.
You don't wonder you say me trust? When you they talk about the magician and banking business na the country, Zenith Bank they number one. You see them Cardia na me an, then call them Visa and MasterCard. I can use them Cardia, take money na any Zenith Bank branch na the country. Any side, anytime, and any hour. I can use them Cardia, do payments na supermarket, hotel, restaurant, pharmacy, or any shop where get POS machine. You can use them Cardia do online payment for goods where you want pay for online. Any banking transaction where you do with Zenith Bank, you must get bank alert for inform you the client about your account transaction or can even send notification via email or mobile SMS for you where can do deposit or cash withdrawal. For more, just go to Zenith Bank their office na 18 and 20 Golden Street, Lumley, Kleintown, and Wellington Freetown, or them branch them na Lunge Airport, Bo, McKinney and Kenema, or can call 076 418 482 and 088 044 238. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Always in my space.
Taste the magic. Na Coca-Cola. Fresh and new with new look. Sip the joy and feel the fun. Every moment get Boku magic. Fanta, Sprite, Vimto and Parrot energy drink. Then taste so refreshing you go always want more. Then are also for sale for both wholesale and retail. So for delivery, now for call the number +232 30 32 8618. Coca-Cola. They also give you the amazing opportunity for become a distributor across Salon. Just call the number +232 30 32 8618. Coca-Cola, real magic.
UTB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you go transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, go send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money na any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 million loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
The program is still listening to our Good Morning Salon. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. It's a edition of the program. We look at the Aborted SLFA Congress with it next. Benjamin Gordon, I come to you. We see the president now attend Congress. According to within the Vice President 1 and Vice President 2, Ronald Johnson and Libada Tarawal Telwe respectively, or tell the whole now that the president feel insecure. As delegate member for the Congress, what do you make up of that decision of the president not for attend Congress?
Okay, Musa, let's just before I answer the question, let's just reply to me brother and where they go around all statutes. I think this is not a statutory problem. We're not getting any statutory problem with Sesay they go and balance questions by going to Article 34, 23. There is not, we're not going to Congress proper. So how can you reference, I don't want for reference statutes now. They ask you a simple question. The question is, what to make Congress not happen? And Congress not just happen. There must be an incident. Something happen for let this thing happen. You understand? So let's forget about statutes. We don't need to statutes. You understand? Let's come to the issue at hand. Not balance them. You know, say there was violence. Your guys were so violent, and then you know, say that Dande creates the issue. You mention nothing with those videos all over social media. You never even mention all that. You think say nah just statutes that make Congress not right? No, the statute already reference. So how does it concern the aborted Congress? How irrelevant? Will reach to statutes? No. So come out from the statute first. Cannot talk issues. Lord, tell the people of Sierra Leone what thing happened, how violent you guys were that day. You understand? Now stop Congress. And now answer the question, Musa. The reason why Congress being aborted and the president left, I fear for your life. Musa, they don't stop the vice chairman of Kenema district. They don't manhandle the PA to the president. They don't bleed in face. Come on, you wanted to let somebody die? Somebody for die before or for just this Congress? Person for die? No. We all lives them in danger. Courtesy of the Babadi camp. And I see me what I was trained for talk say how skill are listening interview they talk say how they go pull down arguments and so you bleed. Come on, it doesn't add up. The brother are not even answered nothing absolutely concerning. Let me just land on this.
Benjamin,
answer nothing concerning.
The president not attend the Congress. You as delegate, what you make up of him?
Because we get people them now BBD in camp, we go there with violent conduct, and the president in life can force. Congress is one thing, okay? But the man in life, the man is a family man. Real life, we say a family man. You understand? So I don't see things like that. For me, I think it was for our safety, and it's a prudent decision. Where happening that? Because imagine this Congress will not even go inside your lead. They don't stab. They don't manhandle. They don't beat pepper spray. Hold on, they don't pepper spray everybody. So going to that hall, where be say now some kind of tight place. How should I be here? Say somebody don't die inside.
Benjamin.
So that means the one for here for
Benjamin. Some school of thoughts they say when the president be don't enter the hall. If I don't take the mic and announce say Congress aborted at 2:20, then everybody know who side stand. Then the president go unless 7 o'clock. The vice president Aaron Johnson and vice president come and say Congress is being aborted.
Those issues where you talk to, we spend over 2-3 hours trying to calm situation. Even AIG Sylvester Komar in his statement, he said. What happened 2 days ago because they may detain president, vice, the general secretary, the acting general secretary, and the finance man. They say, enough things say the Congress will go on. They say, but when you see press release from SLFA, so it just take a couple of men and come. So hold on. So when we go, AIG not be there. You know, when the issue all start, the violence and everything. So we try for make sure the atmosphere calm. Well, in fact, we go into that hall is to identify how can we be in that hall. Somebody will not stop a delegate. They don't stop a delegate. But no one is seen at the wall. Somebody stop a delegate. Is inside.
But then they say perhaps now the chair and be the delegates and the vice chair not to be delegates.
Well, that is left with Congress. Now Congress decision.
So it should be there. So who are the delegates?
No, there was no issue at that time. We just got.
No, I mean, we don't have delegates between the chairman and the delegate.
Well, maybe there's an issue, but we know say we have documentation, and that's how.
So you wouldn't have the delegates.
Thank you. The vice chairman.
The vice chairman and the delegates.
Yes.
Not so the chairman and the delegates.
Yes, and from a proven and the all.
Okay.
And at Congress, when Congress is properly convened, that is when you will actually know. In fact, on roll call, when you do roll call, then you know if there's objection, somebody will come and say, no, I object to Musa. Then we have to prove. You understand? Hold on. So if we go inside the officers and tell you, go inside and make sure so you identify the individual. We go identify the individual, and then you have to do arrest. And inside the place was so much with pepper spray. You understand? The president he held. First of all, pepper spray not good for most of we when asked for patients. Not good for we, including the president. In fact, we were chopped in the midst of identifying still. We chopped outside. You understand? So how comes he's saying we'll go inside the we'll go for identify? Why the question is why they're not arrested?
Okay.
Okay, continue for stay with me inside the program, Benjamin Godin. And now the CEO for Pretoria and Slfa, and now be one of the people we not be attend the Congress till there about time, and it state the reason why it be side with the president or move with the president out of the Congress hall. Adeyemi?
We come over to the other studio guest, we have Mohamed Sesay, and the Secretary General for Loa FC. You be one of the delegates in the Congress. The President, Thomas Dadi Brema, not be attend the Congress. One, which you make up of that as delegate?
Now, Lo we not put Alex say he was not there. He was there. Now decide say, and not they continue the program. Why? Now, my brother Yado mentioned the security. Why he decides to
Benjamin, please.
No, but you may ask me questions.
Benjamin, please. That's your time for response, please. Yes, Mohamed, continue. Mohamed, continue, please.
Benjamin, I will moderate the program. Go ahead. This program, go out, go continue. But I will in charge. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, now my brother, but this get for do with Sierra Leoneans.
So go ahead and make his submission.
Now, Musa and the other panelists at the time clearly say a reason we advance, saying that the reason we make the president not attend is untrue.
Why?
Now, I don't explain you. In the first place, I know they only talk because I want to talk. I they talk, I back them up with authority. When I begin, I don't tell them I say this book, this constitution. Now they tell me how what the SLFA they do, what the SLFA no they do, what the member they do, and what the member no they do. Now, Musa, it is an allegation, like my brother say the president not feel secure. It's a lie. It's untrue. There was certainly perfect security. You understand? Now, this man they tell me say, if the president will get in Congress, we call Congress. I don't tell you the article. I don't give you the authority. Article 34B. It make it very clear. Now the responsibility of the executive committee for convene Congress. You don't convene Congress. Now your duty, part of your duty for ensuring security is provided. The safety of everybody where you don't invite your members them are protected. Now, if you're the president, your security where you provide, where do the work, where you employ them for? This man here, when I remember, they tell you say, now the reason the way make you come on at all. It is not true. The president did not attend. I tell you this very clearly. Sierra Leoneans, the president did not attend because he not get the required number of delegates where he have for entered the Congress and remain there. He entered the Congress. He met. Please, brother. Please,
Benjamin, please.
Please, brother.
No, please, brother. When they come back, take not the decision.
When Benjamin is talking, I'm not interrupting. I'll just make the point, answering points. Now, if you don't do that bad day, then you come. Issues of chaos erupt in the place. The one way they cite about the chairman from Kenema and vice chairman. Now, this is so simple. When my brother they say we not for talk about constitution, why we not for talk about constitution when I in our authority? Musa, and they refer now again to Article 21 where they tell we who done a delegates. Yeah? I'm not just the talk because I want to talk. If you're the chairman.
So for the issue, of the Kenema,
according to an
Kenema MC, so between the vice chair and the chair, who don't have the delegate from
Bossman, Lord just ask logical question. Me and a chairman, the president of SLFA, for example, who is the principal representative of SLFA, the principal representative of SLFA, now that the president of SLFA, when Thomas Daddy Brima, no? That's not the executive structure. In the absence of the president, who takes over the vice president one, not so. So if you can go now to the district level, they don't elect me, chairman. Now me appoint me secretary and other executive members. You understand? Me, where they appoint, me where they elect, me the chairman, where they lead that body day. Bossman, now me not the principal representative of that body. The chairman of districts are the principal and legal representative.
The chairman
the chairman was in attendance, and they want to go impersonate other person saying that in the representative of that district.
Now it's talk about.
Bossman, I'm not go for the disturbance.
Moment.
I'm not going to the disturbance. I just clear who done a delegate.
And this is a quick one. Adeyemi, a lot of plenty allegations against you. Can't say now them be responsible for the violence them we happen according to Benjamin Gordon.
Very untrue.
What in a response to that? Quick one before we can to
the response. I don't tell you. It's very untrue. Now lie it a lie. Me camp be very peaceful. Please, sir. Me camp be very peaceful. Me camp go through by every instruction where SLFA give and say arrive on the 4th of April. Now if you arrive, we all will arrive. We check in.
So the violence the way they allege they come up from Munayan side.
It's not true. We are peaceful people. If they get altercation among themselves, how can you refer that to a certain camp?
What about Skilo?
Skilo Jabina, the chairman for the Kenma District Association. Okay. That chairman did a day in the presence of attending, representing in districts. They use the vice chairman, cancel and say not to him for represent. Bossman, I did not comment on that. Skilo did not.
Please, Lowy, organize the
program. When you make your point, I don't interject.
Yes. Benjamin,
that's not the reason.
You did not down you
exactly and respond to them. No, sir.
You did not down you concern them.
The true reason why made the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The program they continue as we go for game.
The time when we heed a certain call.
West African Postgraduate College of Pharmacists, when an agency from the West African Health Organization, they join on with the Pharmaceutical Society in a salon.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile app, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It let you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money now the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office. It let you not get the account number. Buy Ed Salite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Just pardon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store or go on Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Until we all pen or recording machine for finding news and bring on to the people them.
This don't make all them journalists their mind. Now usai for go find the news in King Ron.
So the Sierra Leone Reporters Union, one of the umbrella body for all reporters in the country, they say make we keep the equipment them for one green day and come jam body to reset.
Now for sake of this, make SLRU they present Ike to remember.
Wala casa, you know get for funny, because we all know what it can happen when journalists them need.
All this go happen April 12, 2025, na Mambo Junction. As we all the Ike, so till we go na Mambo Waterfall, 7 o'clock na morning.
This not about the Ike no more, but the team where in go come with. Like we go come sabi we safe, relax together, na the wonderful view and get all the fun together.
So journalists that like we, they come together again for sure how united we be.
So join SLRU as they present Ike to remember.
The program now, Good Morning Saloon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get Benjamin Godin, CEO for Fritonia Slfa, and also Mohamed Sesay, Secretary General for Lwa FC. Now continue for day with we now the program as they look at another issue inside the program. The Commissioner and the Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Benkefala, say ACCD investigate the SLFA President Thomas Dadi Brahma for over $720,000 and other corruption allegations. Them. Francis Benkefala talked this is a one press conference where the Commission all journalists them for give update but one alleged corruption investigation where then they do now SLFA as he say now about 5 months now we ACC don't do this investigation. Well, for more on this, make we join Kabia.
Thursday, April 3 this year, World Commons Nado say the Anti-Corruption Commission don't arrest the SLFA President Thomas Dadi Brahma, Acting Secretary General Benson Bao, and the Financial Secretary Ibrahim Ba on allegation of corruption, and then be passed the net now the Criminal Investigation Department. The next day, April 4, when I be Friday, the Anti-Corruption Commission be called press conference and tell the public on why they make their arrest here. Listen to the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, Francis Benkefala, on why they be make their arrest here.
The total transfer to Thomas Dadi Brahma's account, Union Trust Bank, Commerce and Mortgage Bank, from the SLFA account at Union Trust Bank and Commerce and Mortgage Bank to Thomas Dadi Brahma. So these two accounts, the SLFA account are these two. The total that went to Thomas Dadi Brahma over a period starting the 25th June 2021 to the 12th of July 2024, Thomas Dadi Brahma received a grand total of $720,144,000. According to SLFA statute, it clearly states that any change of signatories should be approved by the executive committee or of SLFA. The president in his interview said he does not need to consult with anyone when making decisions, as he is mandated by Section 38 in the SLFA statute to take decisions unilaterally.
According to Commissioner Kaifala, this na transfer from the FA account to Thomas Dadi Brahma in private dollar accounts, and then Kopoya in say na from the FA, FIFA and CAF, where in say na corruption. Commissioner Kaifala be carrying for talk about some pandi couple them, where in say the SLFA president not be able accounts for.
Several other substantial refunds to Thomas Dadi Brahma do not have any accompanying documents. According to the SLFA manual, section 8, it is clearly states that all payments should be done through bank transfers, but in most cases, reimbursement was done to Thomas Dadi Brahma through the head of finance by cash payments for multiple transactions. This is a direct breach of the SLFA statute. On matching receipts and invoices, the invoices that were submitted for tickets paid in relation to travel for the under-17 team total 9,500 and were issued by Cinderella Limited, but they were not submitted with receipts from the same company. Receipts issued by Dreams Travel and Tours were attached to the Cinderella invoice for payment, clearly showing invoice and receipts for a single transaction by two entities. So you say Cinderella are the ones who issued the ticket, but you give us a receipt from Dreams Travel.
And continue say, apart from Thomas Dadi Brahma in dollar accounts, and be they collect couple from the Ministry of Sports and the FA for sake of trip them where it not be they go and it not be able for accounts for.
The most controversial pre-financing and reimbursement scheme. Now, I don't know whether this has been happening in SLFA before, but all indication shows that under the leadership of Thomas Dadi Brahma, this pre-financing and reimbursement scheme was taken to a whole new level. Several funds were made to Thomas Dadi Brahma from 2021 to 2025. It is claimed by the finance officer that these funds are in respect of pre-financing done by the president for various SLFA activities. No proper explanation or documentation have been submitted by any SLFA official to us. For instance, a refund was made to Thomas Dadi Brahma of $97,804 for payment he claimed he made for under-17 travels. But the supporting documents provided initially as proof or reason for payment by the head of finance did not match the refund paid to Thomas Dadi Brahma. Supporting documents showed a total of $106,805 instead of $97,804, which was claimed.
that was refunded to him, giving a variance of $9,000, which clearly shows that the documents cannot be trusted.
This thing happened the eve of the SLFA Congress, where according to the public, now which owns and for intimidate Thomas Daddy Brima. Now this Commissioner Kaifala been gets for sake of this.
Over 6 months ago, and the investigation has been going. If anybody thinks that we are only getting involved with this now, that is not true. The ACC has been looking into this for a while now. It is not because Congress is one day away that we are getting involved. Thomas Daddy Brima, the finance person, the acting secretary have been under investigation for at least 5 months now. They have been coming to the commission and making statements. They have been providing us with documentation. They have been supporting the investigation generally. So this is not a Congress affair. This is purely something that we have been working on for months and months, but we are now at a point where we have sufficient information, and we thought it is now right for us to carry out arrests and detention, and also for us to inform the public about what really has been happening in SLFA.
After this, Radio Democracy be meet with Thomas Daddy Brima at the Radisson Blue Hotel and ask him about their allegation yam where the ACC don't make against him, and at this na be a response.
Allegedly, they say I misappropriated donor funds, FIFA funds, 2021-2022. FIFA don't come, they don't do audits. We get local auditors and FIFA. I inherited a financial sanction. FIFA lifts that sanction and praise we don't do all the artificial turf with perimeter fence and artificial turf, floodlights for less than $500,000. So how do you tell me I'm corrupt? Does that make sense to anybody? It's as simple as ABC. But the good thing for Sierra Leone is the anti-corruption is proactive. So give them the chance. Let's not even talk about this. Let them investigate, and then we get to the bottom.
This investigation, according to the ACC Commissioner, Francis Ben Kaifala, they continue, and then they continue for inform the public, but for Radio Democracy, Kabia the reports.
The program now Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get Benjamin Gordon, Wayne, CEO for Freetonia and Slfa, and also Mohamed Sesay, Secretary General for Loa FC. I come over to you, Benjamin Gordon. Now let's look at waiting next. Yes. The Congress not all over the weekend. Waiting next.
No, go ahead, Benjamin. The Congress not all. Okay. What's next?
Yeah, the Congress not all. We go for look. We go for go by the books. We go for wait for FIFA, CAF, the directives. It is part of our books that will wait for FIFA and CAF. And one other thing where my brother be they say and say in a way they balance this question. Say which make point this Congress. We all see video where BBD we not get delegates. So you talk about delegates. Status, you talk about card, you talk about say they don't register. Let them show us BBD status. Now I get a document. So what you go do 40 men there with no observer status, no delegate status. So these are all the things in order for answer, in order for talk about. You understand? So with regards to Congress being disrupted or being aborted, we all know the people that we make Congress not right. We all know say BBD enter. We see the videos there. Enter over 40 men there. Then they had a pressure. Come on, is it president? Is it the president? We don't reach to elective Congress. This is not ordinary Congress for choose judicial bodies. But my brother here is not able for answer because there's nothing he can say. He's there sweating. Look at him sweating to answer the question.
We see an article from one Kotokama, we now a lawyer, they say if Thomas Daddy Brima not been there around, the executive committee and the secretariats get responsibility for convening Congress. What do you make up of opinions like that?
Which article is the site?
No, I'm just saying.
Not cite any article
in situations like that. What can you will say?
If court will not cite any article, now in opinion.
Okay. I say opinions like that. What do you make up of them?
How can court give an opinion when not cite the relevant section? So if you tell me now, say he cited article this, that, then I'll give me interpretation. But this book, it is clear.
How soon do you expect Congress?
We are waiting
for that.
You want to get a football? FIFA, CAF, observer, they were present. In fact, that FIFA guy, was crying with pepper spray.
But FIFA be still there around till.
Yes, because you know what to make. Nobody know who touch them. Nobody know who harm them. They were there independently. They observe, and then we'll make the reports known to, I believe, say the government of Sierra Leone, to the president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. They will make the reports known because FIFA gets their policies. You understand? So for say, court of the reference, I don't know the article. I'm not going to even predict for him, but I will tell you facts that my opinion. If you tell me now, say no reference article this, I will tell you. Not say read. I go ask you if it makes sense. Some of these things you don't need a lawyer for know whether it makes sense or it don't make sense.
Okay. Okay.
Now, Sesay, quick one. Will they come to you again? Congress not all. And before we come to that question, before we go for that break, they make clarification on this delegate status between the chairman and vice chairman Akenma. After that, what he make and what he expect next.
Thank you, Musa. Again, I not interrupt where they make a submission. I will kindly appeal. Let me interrupt.
I do this.
Thank you. Now, Musa, check now the list where SLFA publish, where they say now the delegate list. Check under the district and look at Kenema district. Premeditated something from Benjamin and of course the team Daddy Brima, like I tell you. Now, they make allegations say Babadi came to the Congress. Babadi came to the Congress. Did Babadi even go closer to the hall? Outside the Congress, the hall? No.
He need for go to.
Please, you see, he will interrupt.
Benjamin, please.
This is not
better time. Like make it do. Benjamin, please. Benjamin, please. We don't get better time.
So that allegation that was a hoax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Babadi went there as football person. Plenty other football people there. Now, how can somebody will not go near hall, will not get any business for going near hall as delegates? How a can one day go cause any something? But instead, you person, for example, you vice chairman, will go challenge other person, will lead to altercation, how a no home, I cannot confirm to that. When I want to team do it, person will name not in a list to account and say, if I can impersonate. That is absolutely insincere.
Now the way forward, Congress not all.
Now,
what's next?
The way forward, if you listen again carefully, when the executive committee led by the vice president one go announce to we after several hours of wait, when them go announce to we say Congress not go on because the president not there. After when they don't make their submission, Musa, me now one party delegates them when we present will make a contribution. My contribution was very clear, Musa.
Yes,
my contribution to that response to the vice president one, where say the president not going to attend was very clear. Now, Benjamin say, if which article, for example, where Koto reference, maybe Koto did not reference the article, but I tell you, under Article 23, Musa, Article 23, where they tell you about quorum of Congress, a very clear and instructive on a Congress not hold, waiting at the next step. Musa, Article 23, sub 1 and sub 2. Now, sub 2 don't tell you, say, if a quorum is not achieved, a second Congress shall take place 24 hours after the first with the same agenda. Registration don't begin, and they go on. 22 or 21 people don't register, don't go inside the Congress hall. Over 35 people sit down, almost 40 sit down at the hall, waiting for Congress to begin. The FIFA representative, the CAF representative, they're there inside the hall. They're not saying say anything of violence happen at the hall. Thomas Daddy Brima, Benjamin Gordon, and others, they come inside the hall. They see, they confirm say the hall is peaceful and went back. After that period, they now will not see that man again. So the way forward, the Congress not right because the SLFA president not be one let it right. That is one thing first clear. Then we, the members, then we'll go under for go attend. We will get what they call procedure. We first step what they do. Now for ensure say we write and send to the executive committee, asking them clearly things and all things say therefore communicate to we as members of SLFA.
Okay.
The Congress not right.
Okay.
When I say the Congress not right, because the president was absent. The president not a abort, a decline, a decide not for attend. You understand? Now, with the request, since the 24 hours mandate, where Article 23, sub 2 say, if the Congress no hold, if you reconvene inside 24 hours, they not do it yesterday. Now, with respect to today Monday, with respect for your from the SLFA, waiting at the position.
Okay.
We as members, and I tell you, we as members, we mean good for this football. Out of the 57 members, them, and I tell you, say majority of them members, and they will get a position where they communicate to the SLFA requesting an immediate reconvening of Congress.
Okay.
We want to go Congress because this Congress is so important for electing independent bodies. Them we get to do with the electoral body, we get to do with judicial body, etc.
Okay.
So we want to go to Congress and get all of these things right. We don't want anything so far where they call Congress.
Amen.
We now say the Congress know the rights, and you get the number. Let us go to the hall and confirm it.
In name of Sesay and in the Secretary General for Loa FC continue for day with me in the program as we go for walkabout.
Agun practice the latter time, man. I don't know me, Baba. I say, picking what about the go mushroom mine. I say, chef the go. Oh, yeah. I say, I say, but the thing will not go. I say, now we system. I say, not go. Na me posting the tell say what about it at the say how from side and abo or this part I say then sell the one posting self will be say in self getting a public office this that nice able wait bo. I say this structure no to today don't come out. I say na so I'm a good neighbor. They tell me say what about. I say now what they tell you so. Plan day now for sell FBC quarters. My way electoral then they not see able. The kind of way our electoral then you not do self. It can they not do. Now at the national allegation force, but now this country, at the wooden allegation for make sure say, you should don't find. Because if you not see don't find, I say, you go to China, man, and the next thing I cry that. I say, just like when me good friend, no man away, nothing, not cry, baby, not the boy, the boss cry, man. I say, now when it's out with the guy they go, in fact, the day was under by power, I say, he said, tears. I say now, he go now to a minister to talk about how he suffer. I say, he bust tears. Now say, you see, I say, you see what be all power that advise you. Oh man away, now work for the youth. Oh man away, left this thing. Oh man away, behave yourself with the pass up and now. I mean, they tell you so, say, we prefer. I don't say pocket time for you with tissue. I mean, no more get that for you, actually. Though I don't say you not like me, be nothing, no problem. I say, now there you come in them back, no go land, I say, some of them go cry, but wait. This way to go small. I say, I say, then say, and this every Congress, I say, then say the Pedro, Uncle Grandma, then say to King, then say, that film, mission to nowhere, nowhere to be seen. I say, how the man disappear, I say, election and soup, I say, people don't understand. I say, now they want to say, how the thing go. I say, bo. Them play with one me good friend, I say, them play with them so well, I say, blood they come on and nose, blood they come on and yes, I say, he say them beat them so well, and he say how bo manage about chairman against me. And I say, I say, well, and you know that slap you, I said, you know that crop you, I say, the person relent you able to say and book you well. I say, go to Uncle Selu. No, na say to case day. I say, this me grandpa 70-old man can call so boluba there. I say, Uswan na fish yon parent coach bo. I say Manuela, Emmanuela na you name red. You not get to school. I say, I say pure. I say even though you try for bring anti-boss, you uncle them together, but that enjoy and the sight of farm, but I never know say na sorry on the road. Na say na engine na go put inside. I say bo all of a sudden I say na me jump over where I see the smoke. Me na don't work out.
Well, from Wakabot, we come to. Well, from Wakabot, we come to the studio guest them as we round up the program now. Benjamin Godin, or as we round up the program, waiting at the way forward in the SLFA Ordinary Congress as the elective Congress set for June 5 this year.
Okay. The way forward. But before you go the way forward, let's just respond quickly.
We make a quick.
Yes, I make a quick. My brother and I say, he called one name says Kilo Jabina in the delegate list. I will show you how he reference Article 21. But forget for reference the full Article 21 too. It tell you how person they become a delegate.
So easy.
You understand? Delegate must belong to the member that they represent and be appointed or elected. So it doesn't mean because you are chairman, now you are a delegate too. The members that within that region or that district or that executive they can decide otherwise. You understand? And so what the Michael, we understand say it not been good, but immediately. So not to two way for Congress first now. The likes of Kailaung district, this is document. These are elections being done, people being signed. You understand? Look at it. For sure, say we get documents for the Anthony was not the delegate, but him did it. So these are the things you go to when the Congress start proper. You have to send us such documents for the General Secretary to look at and say and put on the floor and approve who is the legitimate delegate. Now, the way forward.
Yes.
Please, I believe say we go for abide by FIFA and CAF decision. If FIFA and CAF, so we have to go to Congress again. You understand? Because wait till we what I decide Article 23.
FIFA then still list alone?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know if they forgot today or I don't know. I'm not aware of that. Article 23, Article 23(2), where it is cite. Come on, it said if a quorum is not achieved, a second Congress shall take place within 24 hours. We don't even reach per quorum. The man that SSF don't shoot himself, he say you get 21, then we get 21. So how can you reconvene in 24 hours? You understand? So now, let us be honest to our conscience. For me, I don't cancel on statutes because it has nothing. Congress.
Why no one talk about statutes?
Congress is top one. Congress is top one. not get anything to do with the books at this time.
They get
The only time we get for talk about the books. Now when Congress is properly convened, properly convened, then we go to the law.
Thank you.
Then one last thing way for make we go Congress peacefully. If actual FIFA direct we for good Congress, let people them, the BBD and others, we not say no business inside for going to Congress. Let not go there because you see there's an apology made. He accepted that yes, the man handled the PA to the president.
That's not
he
true.
Apologized. I have the record. And if you look at Mike Bell State House communication, man, you see, he tell you everything on a SIP article where they go on Mike Bell and him. It tell you everything.
Thank you very much.
This man can cause.
Thank you very much, Benjamin Gordon. I'm waiting the way forward. Sesay, would they round up now?
No. Thank you so much, Musa. Again. Musa, I don't show on a list. The finalist where the SLFA said. For Cat, you see, he will keep interrupting.
Please, Benjamin, we will not get time again.
Now, Mohammed, yes, now in the day.
Go ahead and make a point, please.
Now, it's so simple.
Benjamin,
This is what he always does.
Please.
And not respect this book. Now make it still not follow the
Benjamin, please. Don't make a point, Benjamin, please. Allow Mohammed to make your point. Mohammed, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Now, wait, see? It's so simple. As members, we know we write. And one part will write and day. Now for ensure say we respect this constitution. This constitution here a clearly tell we how you reconvene the Congress when once people do conduct like waiting they do so. Yeri?
Well, now we stop Congress.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
Yeah,
so they come, sir. They went forward as members. We force the members then. We they send a formal communication, a formal letter to the executive committee.
Okay.
In copy, we get the general secretary, we get the Ministry of Sports,
okay.
We get the National Sports Authority, we get FIFA, we get FIFA, we get CAF, we get SWAFU. All of those, their letters and then will be sent to. Please, sir. All of them, their letters then will be sent to.
Okay.
Now, Musa Adikam, you know, give the man time, another interrupt him.
Benjamin, we'll not get time anymore, please.
Please. That letter there, Musa will tell you, say, there are over 30 delegates who signed that letter there. Where they go to the FIFA camp, and all the authorities, then they will tell you. With the request for let Congress come for happen.
Okay.
Let me go on for let Congress hold. This particular ordinary Congress.
Benjamin, please, let's see round up.
This particular ordinary Congress, Musa, is so important that now in the set the stage for the elective Congress will happen. It's June 5.
Okay.
And it comes, sir.
Mohammed will not get time again.
Yes, sir. But now the way forward at the time.
Yes, please.
Inside this Congress here, now they will elect the independent bodies there. We include the electoral body, the judicial bodies, etc. Now, they don't want them bodies and therefore be formed. Because now them go campus PRW into election.
Thank you very much.
So we kindly request, we kindly appeal to SLFA, the executive committee, that we, the majority of delegates, as a can see on the letter we will publish where they go to SLFA very clearly. We kindly ask SLFA for reconvene Congress and will not respect the statutes of SLFA and get remembered.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mohammed Sesay from our FC Secretary General and also Benjamin Gordon, CEO of Lithuanian Slfa for joining us at today's edition of the program Good Morning Salon. Plenty thank you to the production team and the technical team. We make una see we live and here we. So tell them Musa Kamadi say bye bye.
And then me just say good.